Pope Francis is cracking down on a Belgian Catholic charity performing euthanasia. The Holy Father has given the Brothers of Charity group until the end of August to stop offering euthanasia to patients at its 15 psychiatric hospitals in Belgium. The Brothers of Charity is the group running the psychiatric centers and is mainly made up of lay people. Each of the religious brothers serving on the board has been ordered to sign a joint letter with the General Superior declaring adherence to church teaching. The Brothers of Charity group is expected to face legal action and have its Catholic status revoked if it does not rescind its euthanasia policy. We are joined now by Monsignor Renzo Pegoraro from Rome. He is Chancellor of the Pontifical Academy for Life and a bioethicist. Monsignor, thank you for your time.
Thank you. It is a pleasure.
These hospitals we are discussing were founded by the Brothers of Charity, but the religious brothers involved with them are allegedly reducing quickly. Do these institutions qualify as Catholic anymore? And Monsignor, can you reiterate what the Catholic Church teaches about euthanasia?
But the Church is reconfirming the teaching of no euthanasia. That is not a way to help the patients, the people that have a problem of pain or suffering, and the real mercy and compassion is to offer good care, and we are supporting as a church the palliative care, respecting more the dignity and the life of each person, each patient.
Monsignor, if the Brothers of Charity group does not stop performing euthanasia, what action do you believe Pope Francis should take?
As an academy, we are not competent. We have not competency for some problems inside the congregation.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, it is important to clarify some misunderstanding, because the teaching and the work of the Church is supporting life, to offer good care, and of course avoid euthanasia or avoid a form of abandonment or not good care for the patients.
Monsignor, the charity announced in May it would permit euthanasia if the patients were in a state of unbearable suffering. Why is this idea of euthanasia for the suffering a dangerous one? What does the Church say about suffering?
It's a little strange to talk to explain until now the idea of unbearable suffering, because we have treatments and approaches to manage this kind of suffering.
Monsignor, I want to get your take on this next story. Herman van Rompuy is a board member linked to the Brothers of Charity congregation. He is a former Belgian prime minister, a prominent figure. And in response to this contested euthanasia decision, he tweeted out a phrase meaning the time of Rome has spoken, the case is closed, is long past. Do you take that as a sign of defiance to the Vatican?
I hope no, because and of course, if there are some misunderstanding or not good communication, particularly inside the Congregation of Brothers of Charity, it is important to clarify and to avoid confusion or tensions.
Other than Belgium, where else are we seeing a rise of euthanasia? What else is on your radar?
I think that there is not a right of euthanasia, but we know that in Belgium, Netherlands, and a few states also in the United States, there is a legislation that permits in some condition this practice. But it is really dangerous and not respecting the human dignity and especially the vulnerable people and patients. And we need to stress more good care for everybody, good palliative care, and to support the patient until the end of his or her life, and not to provoke the death of the patients.
Absolutely. Monsignor Renzo Pegoraro, thank you again for your time and for speaking with us today.
It was a pleasure. Thank you for your work.